On Friday and Saturday nights here at the O2 Arena in London, basketball history will be made when two regular season NBA games will take place in Europe for the very first time. The New Jersey Nets and the Toronto Raptors are both struggling towards the bottom of the Eastern Conference with no real hopes of playoff places, but they've made the journey across the Atlantic as part of the NBA's drive to become a truly international league.
The Nets have played in England before, beating the Miami Heat at the O2 in the 2008 pre-season. That was one of 4 sold-out NBA Europe live games in London over the past few seasons, the start of NBA Commissioner David Stern's dream of a European league within 10 years. The push to Europe has been controversial, but Toronto head coach Jay Triano is a fan of the idea.
There's 82 games throughout the season, and I don't think anybody's going to remember at the end of the year Game 65. But they're going to remember the trip to London, England, and they're going to remember the hospitality that we were shown here and the fact that they got to perform in front of a different set of eyes that they would probably never get to perform in front of live. So I think it's all positive for our players.
Not everyone's so sure, though, and the Nets' deadline deal, two-time All-Star point guard Darren Williams, can certainly see the difficulties.
We've been talking about having a franchise or a separate league over here, or a division over here. I just don't know how it will work. It would be tough, I think, to play, consistent games over here and for teams to come over and play games over there. But
in the midst of that ongoing discussion, the NBA Global Community Outreach Initiative, NBA Cares, was also on show. Since October 2005, the league, players and teams have raised over $145 million and built more than 525 places where families can live, learn and play around the world. In London, local children were given a basketball clinic by some of the game's biggest stars.
1, 2, 3,
Of course, both teams will certainly be looking for victories in the back-to-back games, but you can't help thinking that this is probably a trip that the players could do without in the middle of an 82-game season. This event, though, is not about the match-up on the court. It's about basketball looking for new markets, and if the sellout crowds in London are anything to go by, they might just be getting somewhere. I'm Ashley House at the O2 Arena in London.